Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll run now with Peyton. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Breeze to the flat, that's caught. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
First down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Henry, the ball.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run-up.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
A
big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
To Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
The score, Saints 7.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Returnable here for Davis. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Here's Dolgala. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. They find some open field here. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Hill, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Dolgala. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now Dolgala. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
53 is the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
New Orleans.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Showtime today, baby.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Open man is Komet, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. This is the receiver turned running back, Cordero Patterson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
10 yards there to start the drive and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. It's Breeze. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Williams on the coverage.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
And he takes this all the way down to the Bears' 5. It's a big run that time by Henry. And even 50 yards.
Goal, New Orleans.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees does it again. 3 first-half touchdown passes for him now. And the Saints add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt this.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
He completes it to Henry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run it. Here's Dillon. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The tackle made by Robert Quinn. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
throwing now is Breeze. Looking for the end zone. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
complete to Michael Thomas.
4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees as his guys continue to pour it on. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
The Bears take over first and 10. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And this shot downfield on 2nd down is brought in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees turning back the clock. 5 touchdown passes for him on the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Saints 42.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
He was brought down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 8. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
46-yard line.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Intended target that time, Desmond Patman. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll kick it away. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get into field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the...
It's caught inside the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
On the play. 1st down, Saints.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He dumps it off for Henry. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Coming.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
All day. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
They'll throw now on the final play. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. And the 3rd quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish, but you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score, at least where it is.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Ready? 5-9. Check. 59. Let's go, team. 53. Here we go. Kill.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. They get it to him running left. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Saints 56, Bears nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
They'll take over.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check, 47. It's our time.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the move to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made by...
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
24-yard line.
Working with his 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
Two times. Even. 4 down. Even. Quick the edge. Go. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they're going to decline that and choose to bring up second down.
So did you feel like maybe this is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty
possibly.
here? Either that or they feel like their defense just cannot be moved on very well, and they'd rather go ahead and use the downs.
Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run with Patterson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust?
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 42. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Flushed out right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down, New Orleans.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. They're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing is Dogala. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Dogala. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll go down as a loss of 8. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
14 on the play. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We're good. Line 4, ready.
Here's Dillon. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
At the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints, first down.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, 5, and they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at it, team.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. You got to secure it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Dillon, 98 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47.
Here's Dolgala. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Move. 4 down, 4 down. 19 Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Down and 1.
Under 10, 10. Check 26, check.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll look to throw again. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sheldon Rankins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
At the Saints' 12-yard line.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his rookie Cole Kmet that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. We're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Danny Trevathan on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 50, 30, the 20.
You gotta love it, baby.
10,
give me some more.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Come on now, let's make it happen, baby. Let's make it happen. It's the time.
Bloods to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Saints 77, Bears nothing.
And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
You got to feel it.
Coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Saints' 27-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
Bears 8.
The Bears get it? They did. Chicago football. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.